For the record, Bob Beaulieu, Northwood Hills. I first want to congratulate Commissioner Moss on your reelection and Commissioner Moffat on your election. And I hope that over these next 2 years you're very successful in advocating the important positions for your constituents. The reason why I'm here is I've been holding my tongue for a very long time, and now I just have to let it go. I've attended a lot of city commission meetings in the past, and I've heard a lot of things said, particularly after the previous administration. But I just have to say, the past commission meeting, the public comment was probably some of the most vitriolic and snarky things I've ever heard in my life. And I just want to be very clear, I am not, I fully support the First Amendment rights of all those people who speak. God knows it's a cornerstone of our democracy. I'm also not commenting on their character, nor am I discounting their grievances, because there's usually 3 sides to every story, one of those being the truth. But I am directing my comments to the old adage, it's not what you say, but rather how you say it. And full disclosure here, I have been guilty before you in doing that at times. And also making sure that comments are appropriate for the venue. And I sat there last meeting trying to understand maybe what is the end game to all this. Are they trying to advocate for and advance their position? And if that's so, they're not doing a very good job about it. If they're trying to, pardon my language, piss off the commission, I think they've done a very good job at that. And we live in an age of reality TV. And I think people who watch this, may be titillated for a while and they get a kick out of it to see, how the mayor and the commissioners react. But I think in the long term, we all get turned off because at the end of the day, reality TV gets very old. And you've heard me say this before, public comment is the most important time, I think, in the life of our commission meeting. And in the end, this all really causes a lot of incalculable damage. You cannot equate it at all to yelling fire in a crowded theater, but it does, like a fire, suck out the oxygen of a room. And it interferes with the public discourse between the constituents and their officials. Because there are so many important issues to be discussed. And as you know, I'm all about quality of life issues, and I just feel that it kind of gets pushed aside because I think everybody wants to leave. I know that after this, the last thing that you all want to do is stick around when you've been batted around the head. I think, obviously everybody has the right to redress their grievances in a court of law. I think that, these folks, some of them have been to court, they need to go back to court. They need to appeal decisions. If they need to sue the city, they need to sue the city. If they need to sue me and the 99,918 other people who live here, then do that, because that's your right. But we need to free up public comment. We need to make public comment a public benefit and not a public nuisance. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Beaulieu.